U.S. Women's Open begins at Pinehurst No. 2, hosting the best female golfers from around the world. Now, it's a unique situation. It's the first time that Pinehurst, the course, hosts both the men and women's U.S. Opens in back-to-back weeks. Welcome into Quiet Place. I'm Antonieta Collins, and here to break down the field and pick a winner is our very own ESPN senior golf analyst, Michael Collins. Michael, let's start off with the changes. What changes have you seen in the field from last week to this week?
Well, the biggest difference is the greens. They put a whole bunch of water on Sunday night on these greens, and by Monday, they had popped. We saw during the men's U.S. Open that these greens had a blonde tint to them as the grass started going dormant. Well, since they put water on these greens, they have really come back quickly. I have been impressed with the job that the agronomy staff has done with these greens, getting them back into shape for the women.
Now, how do you think that it'll affect the women's play this week?
Well, the one thing between the men and the women is men play a much higher golf flight with their golf balls. Women normally hit the ball a little bit lower, so they've had to soften the greens just a little bit. Now, that doesn't mean the greens are going to be more receptive. That just means that they had to prepare the greens for different trajectory of the golf ball coming in from their shots. I still expect the ball to hit the greens and release a lot more than what the women are used to seeing on the LPGA Tour.
So do you give it a thumbs up or thumbs down, this back-to-back week majors experiment?
Huge thumbs up. Just huge. Just think about this. Last week, we had Jordan Spieth, Ricky Fowler, Martin Keimer, Phil Mickelson. All these guys were walking on this golf course playing the men's U.S. Open. Now we're going to see Michelle Wie, Lexi Thompson, Lydia Ko, MB Park, Stacey Lewis. Now all the best women in the world are going to be following in the men's footsteps to test themselves on this same track. It's history making, and if you're not into it just a little bit, you know, just go on. Just go on. You can go. Just go on. I don't even want you here.
And Michael, like you said, lots of big names on the course. Who's your pick to win it all?
Why, you just love putting me on the spot. I thought we was Collins and Collins. We supposed to help me. You know what? I love Lexi Thompson's game at this golf course. She is extremely long off the tee, which means for her coming in with some shorter clubs than a lot of the other women will be coming in with. That also translates then into being able to play shots that stop easier on the green. Lexi is also extremely good around these greens and creative when it comes to chipping. And because of that, I believe that at the end of the day, she's going to be holding the trophy, which would be her second major of 2014 already.
Michael Collins with a great insight, as always, of Collins and Collins. And you'll be live all week at Pinehurst No. 2, along with Michelle Volpo. So make sure to check them out right here on our golf page on ESPN.com. And for the latest news and analysis, make sure to look it up right here on our golf page on ESPN.com. That'll do it for this week's Quiet Please. For Michael Collins, I'm Antonieta Collins, and we'll catch you next time.